Have you heard that humans are containers? There's a whole CIA TikTok going around with some insider guy talking about some documents where some aliens apparently were saying that humans are containers. Now, that's not what I'm here to talk about, the whole CIA thing. I'm here to talk about the container that we are, the vessel, the vehicle, the temple. Our bodies are literally containers for God, for the divine, for spirit, but also for dark forces, for dark spirits. And whether you believe in it or not, it's happening. And you can't just be so positive that you're completely protected. That is New Age garbage. Now, I do believe in the whole New Age in a way, but at the same time, I don't believe in a lot of the teachings that people have gone with, because it's got some kernels of truth, but some real dangerous beliefs. And people really believe it hardcore and will argue with me, and that's fine. You know, shining out so bright. You know, you become dinner for dark forces. You have to be able to protect yourself. So, it's said that Jesus said, I didn't come here to bring peace. I came here to bring the sword. And the sword is the word. So look at the cross. I believe that the cross is actually meant to be the sword. And it may have some sacred geometry folded in there, like when it's folded up into a box somehow. But it's not meant to have a withered Jesus on the front, clearly. That was put there to trick people. Because they wanted to take our powers away. Now, why is it important to know that you are a vessel? Because we are spirit. We're all energy. Our body isn't actually physical. It seems physical. And they used to say, once they started believing the truth, science and stuff, used to say there's only 99% energy and only 1% matter. Well, yes, but guess what? This 1% matter, it's energy. It's just dense energy. It's denser energy. So we are all energy. Our bodies are vessels. We are designed so that we call in our higher selves, which is our holy self, which is the Holy Spirit. Some people who believe, in Christianity and stuff, they will say there is no higher self. Well, there is. It's the Holy Spirit, love. Okay, they're the same thing, interpreting the truth through a different lens. We are designed to merge with our Holy Spirit. Our Holy Spirit is the part of us, the spiritual part. Or, I have some videos where I said that it's not above you, it's within you, which in one way it is actually within you because everything's at the center. But I've since, through learning from the Summit Lighthouse, learnt how we do actually have spiritual portals above us with a silver, I don't know, what's that called? Like some sort of silver cord connecting us up into the heavens. And so we do actually receive insights from above. But at the same time, everything is also inside of us. So I know that's hard to understand, but life is a paradox, isn't it? Okay, so your higher self is meant to come in to your soul, to your ego, to your fear-based personality, the one that's not the ultimate, true, real you, and unfold the Christ consciousness within you. Here's the thing you need to know the most when it comes to getting what you want. The reason a lot of your manifestations aren't working out in certain areas, and maybe you've created some wonderful things, excellent, but maybe certain things have actually stopped working. It's like, okay, well, why was this working for so long? Is it the algorithm? No, it's not the algorithm. Okay, not really. What it is, it's because in order to receive these next level visions that you have, that have been delivered to you, that you desire so much, now unless it's a ego desire, where you can actually have a desire that you've attached an ego desire to. That's your real vision. An ego desire is a desire that has an agenda. So it's an agenda to impress people, to look cool, to be good enough, and even to be safe. If you have a desire for more abundance, more wealth, for a business, for a relationship, and you want it because without it you feel like you're unworthy, if you eat alone at a restaurant, you're so scared about what people are thinking of you. First of all, they're not thinking about you. They're thinking about themselves. You're worried that if you don't have the nicest car, people are going to think that you're trash or something. But guess what? Again, people aren't thinking about you, at least not for very long. It doesn't really matter what others think either. Like, it really doesn't. I know in some tribal way it has, because you know, when you're rejected from the tribe, then people can hurt you and outcast you, la la la. But, you know, we're not really living in those days anymore. And the truth is, the less you care about what others think and the more embodied you are into your higher self, the less that they will attack you and annoy you anyway. So what's really important to know about these visions that you have that just doesn't seem to be dropping in? And I've learned this to myself, because I've definitely got some big visions that just haven't dropped in. But I know why, and I'm working on it. And it's because I haven't been ready. My character hasn't been developed enough to hold that size that I see in my head, to hold all those people that I see that I'm meant to be guiding. Like, I hardly even choose this. It's not like I'm looking through a book and going, yes, this is my desire. It's like literally delivered to me through visions from God, essentially, of what I'm meant to be doing. And because I haven't yet had the full character and the ability and the focus and the trust and the faith and the love to be able to hold that level of a business, it hasn't dropped in. So it doesn't matter how much, you know, sure, like I'm seeing clients and healing people, and I've healed people over the last, 10, 15 years. And I think, 13 years professionally now? But anyway, I've been helping people all through. But at the same time, there's that next level that I've been wanting as well. But then I realized that I am not the type of person that can hold that, because my vessel isn't prepared to hold that amount of light. So everything that we want, abundance, money, even like relationships, the ability to hold it is the ability to hold light. And this is why you need to purify your emotions, because your emotions, your feelings, are the energy currents of the universe that determine whether money flows down into your river, into your container, or away from you. Right? So it's really important to understand that the anxiety that you feel, you're just putting aside, pushing it aside and doing your work and thinking that it's not related and that you'll just, work with anxiety and everything will turn out. To some degree, but not the full degree. The full truth is that your feelings are encoded with instructions for what will happen in your life. So if you have anxiety, then you're imagining a negative future, right? We need to fully get you into the energy of expecting good things happening. And now maybe you've done a lot of work on that, but if you're still feeling that anxiety, and rather than seeing it as anticipation and excitement, you're seeing it as anxiety, well, then you have some work to do. So remember, it's not about doing extra manifestation exercises. It's all about building your character. It's all about doing your purification work. Like, that's exactly what I teach my clients: shadow work, energy work. And no, shadow work, for those of you watching who have heard this, does not call in demons. It actually, what it does is it brings up the shadow that demons or entities can hook into, and we transmute it so it's not even there anymore, so that you're loving and you're actually more Christ-like, even if you don't know anything about religion, right? Okay, so let me know your thoughts in the comments. Ask me any questions, and I will be very happy to answer in my next video.